Coco Star, you said something about men. Women said men are so hard to please. They just want somebody that's loyal, that's understanding, and don't complain that much. But also, they don't let people manipulate them in this business. That's the main thing about loyalty in a relationship, because you got cousins or friends, and you got jealousy that comes out of it. Loyalty, understand, it doesn't matter if you go on a business or anyone. That's where the manipulation comes at in the Walmart businesses, in the society. I had a talk with a Walmart employee. We always talked about going out. Me and her wanted to go out. We all wanted to go out. And the thing is, she said something to me, and I forgot to tell her this. Never let a man tell her what she can't. I don't let a man tell me what I can't do. But don't let somebody manipulate you when you come home, and then that disturbs the kingdom. And that's the biggest thing about how manipulation going on. If it's cousin friendships or whatever it is, a manipulation that can disturb it. You have to stay focused as a couple. And those things is the most definition of how things are being brought. But if it got manipulation, if a relationship will work when two spiritual sides are open. When two spiritual sides are open, you can't have a woman that's being intimidated and doing all of this, that's he say, she say stuff that's causing conflict. So we understanding how the conflict of how women act and people act, and they always want, and I never had it. Let me tell you something. I never had a problem with anybody, but people say they want a thug about it. I saw they want a thug. But you don't want a man that understands. But it's about what you want. You know what I'm saying? I've been in a lot of relationships, even in a girl and them happened, but we always want to spend time with each other. But the conflict out of the matter, that understand a man can be loyal, but a woman can let manipulation that play. A job is the most dangerous part. Not just in the streets, a Walmart job, businesses is the most dangerous part. That's where the conflict at. So when we start with that, can a woman just come home and do what she do without conflict? And people get mad because you're not that involved into the conflict world. So when we understand and those matter and how things are being brought out, I live in that environment. But a woman talking about what she wants, and I have to deal with certain things. I dated another girl in Tyler, Samantha's friend. Okay, we wanted to be together, but we never had a chance to even venture out as we wanted to. And the conflict behind that in relationships, and talk about those things, but it always interference about what this relationship is about, what they doing. There's so much manipulations involved. As long as I'm on my job and I'm doing what I'm supposed to, a woman got to be strong and not let that type of stuff get to her in that conflict. A man can do everything. I can do everything a woman asks of me. Make the bottle, cook the food, and do everything. Go out to eat. Go get this for you if you need me to go get this for you. If you send me a list to go get your woman stuff, all right, I'm going to go get it. But it's the manipulation outside the connection that can cause the biggest influence of them all. And that's the concept of things are going on in the format of that. Right? I can have 20 women stay with me. 20 women stay with me. And I don't have to control a woman. I don't have to do none of that. And they could be in a big mansion. But you know your number one goal is, the number one thing is, she have to know when she leave that door, keep her mind and her spirit open for manipulation. Watch out for people trying to manipulate the connection of the kingdom. And we got so much understanding of conflict. And the conflict of things that's going on in the format of it. You got 1 billion people that's trying to manipulate their way and trying to tell you the concept and how your relationship is. And people don't know the situation between me and Jessica Clark. Like me and her, she sat on my lap and I'm feeling her. My heart started beating in her heart. And I pushed her off and like I felt something. And I saw her body moving. She walked away. She stopped just coming around. Like, then I know she have a kid and like I'm just feeling like the memory of her face. The memory of her face is just the concept of it. But I see what's in front of me, but you can't just talk to me and understand those things. So right now, I'm stuck. The last memory I have, somebody when she walked away from me, and my ears was on her heart. My heart was beating. My ears was on her chest and on her back, and I hear her heart beating fast. And I'm stuck with that memory. I'm stuck in about my action about walking away, but she didn't give me a chance to talk or figure it out or what I wanted. So when I'm dealing with those things, how can I have the concept of those? So I have to deal with the concept, the memory of her, of that push that night, the memory of her. Without even calling me, you gonna have a baby by somebody without even calling me and even understanding why how I feel and not even talk about what happened. So I was mad at the situation because she don't give me a chance. So when we looking at the concept of the format of the things that we mean, so I don't know how to explain things with me and certain individuals and me in the heart, and I'm trying to figure it all out with her and then Sabina. I'm trying to figure out everything. So me and Sabina worked out our issues, and we good on those things. And we good on those things. So I'm not worried about that. As long as me and Sabina are good, it doesn't matter. The situation with Mirza have got out of control about how he want a contract with dummies, man. With Yellow Breeze in them and the rest of them and Big Tuck and them. You have it. You're not worth it at the end of the day. You're not worth it, man. It's not worth it. If Sabina willing to let this go, I'm willing to let everything go with it. That's the concept of it. So I'm dealing with that concept and how people I'm dealing with. The concept of it.